It's the Daily Dog.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. On today's program, y'all, we are going back to music by Devin Townsend, and it's new music by Devin, so I am especially excited to listen to it. Today we're doing two songs, Moonpeople and Call of the Void. These are both off of his upcoming new album called Lightwork, which is scheduled for release on October 28th. So in my read-in, I have read that this new music from Devin continues in his overall journey as a person and as a musician. The songs on the album were written during the pandemic, and as I'm sure we can all agree on some level, the past few years have been quite transformational. Have they not? And I don't think any of us are the same people that we were previously before the pandemic. So it makes sense to me that Devin, as somebody whose music I have emoted with and really felt the humanity in, that he's moving forward, and if he's changed as a person during the pandemic, then his music is going to also go through a metamorphosis as well. So I'm really looking forward to listening to these two new songs. Devin has said that Lightwork, this new album, will be more of a song oriented album than his previous work, and that after Empath and The Puzzle, his two previous albums, his music is sort of swinging back in the direction of more traditional arrangements. He has also said that the lyrics on this album and in these songs focus on the struggles of the last few years, with an eye on rebuilding and putting the pieces back together. The theme of the album, as he has said, is a beacon in the storm, with the central image being a lighthouse, which represents the positives in our lives on which we can rely during these times of turmoil. A quote from Devin, he says, "I viewed the intention of wanting to make music that helps people in some small way as being something to keep working towards amidst a sea of changes." I have a lot of respect for Devin. He's got great range, and more than anything, I find him as a musician to be wholly authentic and unafraid to bear his own journey, his own thoughts, and his own experiences in his music. And I applaud him for it. So let's start with Moonpeople, y'all. By the way, I was really looking in, and I did not find a listing for the musicians that play on this album. That's normally something that I like to recognize in these videos, but I didn't find their names. It could be all just Devin, but I'm not sure. So let's go on and listen then to Moonpeople. This song debuted on YouTube on August 26th, and Devin has said that this song acts as sort of a mission statement for the album. It's the lead single off of it, and that this song, or that the Moonpeople specifically as a word, refers to those in society that observe things rather than becoming directly involved. So let's hit it, y'all. We're going to be watching the official promo video that has been released for this, and here is Moonpeople from Devin Townsend. Here we go. Here's the foghorn and the lighthouse. Wake up, Devin.
Ode to the unknown. If we're gonna face it alone, don't trust the fear
Don't trust the fearing of revealing. Don't trust the fearing of revealing.
to the unknown. I've often wandered alone, it don't bother me.
Changed from a major one chord to a minor one chord, and that's the 4.
Talk the talk, you'll find
That's a sequential pattern in that phrase. Nice. Turns minor. I think it went back major. There's a lot of debris in the sound. That's a B flat. Yeah, B flat.
Ode to the unknown. We're gonna take the high road. The what is appealing is the act of disappearing.
Huh. Major one chord, minor one chord. Where are you going, Devin?
Stop it.
Nice. That's a F. To a C. Up to E flat. To B flat. Nice. Turns minor. Right? Turns major. Back to minor. It's hidden, but it's there. Boy, the power in his voice is still there. It's a little lighter in the mix. It's just a pair of descending fourths, F to C and E flat to B flat in that little section. That's the same thing. Down to C. So F to C. And then E flat. To E flat minor, minor 4.
Just breathe now.
Just breathe now, y'all. Lovely tune.
Ode to the unknown. For me. Ode to the unknown.
And that's it. It's a short tune. It's quirky. I like it. I really do. The lyrics are great too, y'all. And he goes, "Stop it!" right in the middle of that. Ode to the unknown. We're gonna take the high road, though high road. Though what is appealing is the act of disappearing. Stop it. Stop doing that. Walk the walk. You're finally free from it all. Let the mood keep clearing for today. Yeah, before we go through the golden door to keep our hearts from wanting more, just breathe. Now, just breathe. And you know, breathing has been sort of my mantra over these last couple of years. I am a completely changed person now than I was before the pandemic. These last few years have had a profound impact on me, and I can hear it in that first song from Devin. It's really, really endearing. It's really endearing. Let's go on to the next one. This is called Call of the Void, and this is the newest single, the second single from the album, and this debuted just last week on September 27th. So in the video description of this on YouTube, Devin says that after the tumult of these past few years, that dialing it down seemed more appropriate than revving it up, and I agree with him. So he says this is one is described as a good vibe that isn't as complex as his usual music. That's perfectly fine with me. He describes the concept of the song as an analogy for intrusive thoughts. That sometimes we have thoughts that we know are wrong or potentially destructive. And we fear that we won't be able to control ourselves amid these impulses. He says the point then is to remember that we have a choice, that we have free will, and to try not to lose sight of that. So let's move on to Call of the Void from Devin Townsend. Off we go. There's that lighthouse again. The call of the horn. And we're in a train. A deserted train. Not only are we on a deserted train, we might be the engineer. We might be driving the train ourselves. That's a pretty sound. That sounds like for love the acoustic guitar in the mix. It's definitely less intense than I'm accustomed to hearing in his music. Okay, there he's at the 6, so he might be in the minor key. Take a walk down by the river, revelations, paranoia, and the thoughts that pull us under. Are they calling? Beautiful. Still got it. Don't freak out. Don't freak out, y'all. That's Devin's message. Playing A suspended because I hear that D in both of those chords. There's the B minor. Stays on the G. Don't freak out, y'all. It's mainly just 3 chords. Like the whole song. And it's great. It's like Devin goes a little bit pop, but it's still Devin. That's astute. We're the train. So I think to continue the story, the protagonist is now on the train to that metaphorical lighthouse. That was new. Saved it for the right time. And I'll wonder, what is that chord? Back to B minor. And I'll wonder, God, I'll wonder, is there anyone out there? He's on a journey of self-discovery. I feel you, Devin. I absolutely feel you. Go through the door. Endless opportunity. He's at the lighthouse. This may have to be my next piece of vinyl for my collection. I love it. You know, I absolutely love it. I've done reactions to Devin's music in the past, obviously. I know his music. One of the songs that I really struggled with was Empath. That big piece off of Empath. It was so just straight to the heart, right? But it was so intense. It was hard to get through. Quite frankly, this has an easier vibe to it. It's like a calmer Devin. In his music, but it's just as intense, it's just as personal, it's just as pointed and free of BS as he has always been, right? The words in this tune are just awesome. And part of this, when you want them to see the world the same as you and to feel the pain the same as you. But everybody in the world's different point of view can never see the world the same. And in that, I hear reality is an outgrowth of our own perspectives. And one of the things that I've been thinking about a lot throughout the pandemic is how these big concerts, these big arenas, amphitheaters, these big events where thousands and thousands of people come together and we witness and experience the same thing. Those are the things that tie together our different perspectives and our different realities. And we can say, did you like that? Yes, I like that. Okay, cool. We agree. We agree that that's good. We're seeing how other people respond. And how they react to the same experience that we just had. And these common experiences really do help to bind us together. I love another one of these. So when you feel the world's insane reaction, just follow your heart. The words will work out as they freak out, but we're free to close the door. Yeah. Don't be a sheep, right? If all the sheep are going in the wrong direction and you know it, you have free will not to go there too. Thank you, Devin. That's really, really great. I want to wrap up with this. In reflecting on the new album, Devin said that he thinks it's exactly what it is supposed to be. Quoting him, he says, "I'm clearly not where I was during the making of Empath or The Puzzle. But I feel that looking back on the past few records, it seems as though I was looking for the bridge, metaphorically, while Lightwork actually is songs from actually being on that bridge." And so I I'm thankful, Devin, that you found that bridge that way, and that the music is the vehicle to express how you feel along that bridge, along that journey, in that deserted train, if it needs to be deserted. I am definitely looking forward to this new album. It may end up being an extended play lounge just because I want to hear the whole thing. But for today, I think we're done because these are the only two songs available from this album as yet. But later this month, on October 28th, the entire album drops. I have a feeling that he'll release another song from this album before then. But if he does, we'll see what it looks like. But until then, this has been Moonpeople and Call of the Void from Devin Townsend's brand new 2022 album called Lightwork. Thanks, y'all, for hanging out with me today, and we'll see you next time on another edition of The Daily Doug.